Hi everyone, here's a craft for Lent. It's a lovely craft. The children usually really enjoy doing that. I've done this craft with families as well. We had a family breakfast and I prepared the craft for them to do together as a family. The back says pray, fast, and give. And there's some jewels on there as well, and the front. So I'll show you how we create this lovely craft. Normally what I will do is I'll prepare a package for each person depending on your numbers. You could prepare a package or not, just have the materials ready. So the package contains the little jewels from the dollar store, a string, and all the items that you need to do the craft. So you've got those sticky jewels. You have the printed on cardstock, the body. You've got some of this special kind of tape. So this is the kind of tape you get in the hardware store, and that is for the dryer attachment to the dryer ventilation. And you've got a card about Lent and a prayer on the back that they can pray, and purple foam. The foam is nice for using with the tape. It doesn't have to be purple, but if it is purple, then you can talk about the liturgical year, the colors of the year. Each student, each child will receive a skewer. If you don't have skewers, you can use a toothpick. Okay, and a pair of scissors. That's all you need. Okay, so you'll have the children or the families cut out the cross. Now this part is generally the vertical piece is longer than the horizontal. So we'll start with the vertical. Okay, this is really sticky tape. So the best way to remove the backing is to kind of dog ear it. And actually I prefer doing it the other way. So dog ear like this. And you just with your thumb sort of pull it back. And I would only remove about half of that tape. Then you put the tape over the cross. You lift it, turn it around. It's very sticky, so you will, there we go, fold this over. Okay, in the top here, you'll take your skewer and you can make a hole right in there for the string to hold it. Okay, so you'll have a hole in there. All right. Okay. Turn it around and take the other piece. Again, I like to fold it corner down, pull up, and remove. Backing again, go past the edge, turn it over. You can have some extra tape around in case this part gets messed up. It could. And I would just leave the excess like that to cut off. So we cut that off. And then trim. Your cross might not be exactly straight, so it's quite easy to trim it. Top and the sides. We trim off the excess. Look on both sides. You may want to trim both sides, the back and the front, depending on how particular you are. Some people like some of the purple showing through. So that's why it doesn't matter if it's purple or not, because you're going to trim away most of that, depending on. So now the children will have colored and cut out the body. And so we add the body to the cross. And as you can see, you want to use cardstock, because depending, your cross might be a bit small, might have been cut a little smaller. So you will sort of bend the knees a little of Jesus, his knees. Okay, and you take your skewer, and this is really fun part for them. You can sort of design it any way they like. Draw some lines. Basically, you know, whatever they want. And they'll take as much time as they need to do this part. Okay. You may want to do a little bigger. It's up to them. You can have one as a suggestion for them. And then on the back, we write pray. Pray, fast, or give, whatever you want to put there. Give. Talk about you know, the prayer and the fasting and the giving, and you can put whatever design they want over here. You can make it like a vine maybe. You know, this is what they'll spend some time doing. Their designs. You can have some samples for them of what they can do. And then they take their beautiful stickers and decorate the back. Sorry. And the front. Whatever way they want. You can, then during that time, they're really reflecting as they're doing this work on how merciful God is. I like to tell them the story of Jonah, who God had asked to go to the people of Nineveh, who were the enemies of the Hebrew people, and tell them that God would destroy them if they didn't change their ways. And of course, Jonah wanted God to destroy them because they were the sworn enemies of the Hebrew people, of the Israelites. But God wanted to express how merciful God is, and that if someone desires to change their ways, God is merciful to them. And the reason I like to mention Jonah is because at the end of the story, the king of Nineveh covers his head with ashes and wears sackcloth as a desire to show his willingness to change his ways. And so it gives us a chance to talk about why we wear ashes on Ash Wednesday, as a desire to change any ways that we may have that would hurt others, to be merciful as God is merciful, and to see just how merciful God is, as we can see by the cross. So I hope you enjoy it, and happy Lent.